Wolverine has found the heavily guarded S.H.I.E.L.D. storage area in the Rocky Mountains, manned by what appears to be a very nervous skeleton crew. S.H.I.E.L.D. are supposed to be the good guys, but now they have mutant hunting Sentinels. And this is where Wolverine believes they store them. As he takes out the guards, he tries to restrain himself. Not quite successfully, as he punches a guard, shattering his goggles.
Your jaw's broken. Don't try and talk. Just sit there and think about all the milkshakes you'll be drinking the next 2 months.
Logan exclaims. He figures it's a trap. However, as he takes out even more guards, he smells a familiar scent and realizes it is a trap. But not the kind he expected. In the next chamber, Logan runs into me. I had taken out the rest of the guards. "Hello, Logan." I greeted him. Wolverine just snarls in response. I figured Wolverine got a hot tip on where S.H.I.E.L.D. were storing their Sentinels. Is it just me, or is this whole setup suddenly starting to make sense? I asked Logan. "I think we're meant to kill each other," I added. "Wolverine orders me to turn around and walk out of here. There won't be another warning," he declares. I observe the bullet hole in Logan's shoulder as it doesn't seem to be healing. As I tell him maybe he should walk out of here, while he still can. We stare at each other silently. Or we could talk about the fact we have common interests that brought us both here. I ventured.
Go to hell.
He tells me, hearing a thumping noise. I recalled one guard mentioned anti-mutant protocols. I think we found them. Wolverine warns me. This isn't over. Whatever you say, just try to keep up, Professor. I replied. The next moment, we turned against the attacking Sentinels. Logan, with his claws ready, lunges at a Sentinel as I blast the other.
They're trying to get behind us. Scott, take out their right flanks.
Logan calls out. I tried but failed. Surrounded, Logan tells me to go for a wide blast. I replied, I can't. My powers aren't what they used to be. As we run to retreat, I realize Wolverine's healing factor isn't working.
Was it the gushing blood that tipped you off?
Logan remarked. I then blew a hole in the wall, and we disappear through it. Logan calls me a liability. I reminded him I just saved his life.
What the hell happened to your powers?
Logan asked. What the hell happened to yours? I retorted, as I called Logan the liability. I mused that. If we get closer to the surface, I can call my team.
No, I'll call my team.
Logan snaps.
We don't need your bunch of wackos to make things worse.
I replied, this is not the time. We could both die down here.
When would be a convenient time for you, Scott?
Logan mocks.
Maybe when you're not out scaring the hell out of everyone, which is never.
He believes S.H.I.E.L.D. are stockpiling Sentinels because of me. Do you think the world suddenly loves you because you're a school teacher? I retorted. You're still a mutie to them. They hate you as much as they do me. I added. Wolverine doesn't care. He isn't worried about his future. Suddenly, a Sentinel breaks through the wall. Nowhere else to run. You should tell that giant robot you're only a school teacher. See if it holds its fire. I mocked.
I don't need my school to save me, Scott.
Logan retorted.
It already did.
Logan unsheathed his claws and charged at the Sentinel as I followed. In another bathroom, Wolverine has just finished off a Sentinel. He asked if I was alive. Laying next to the remains of another Sentinel, I tell Logan. I think so. It hurts too much to be dead. That's all of them, right? I really need for that to be all of them. I groaned.
I don't see any more. But I ain't planning on waiting around to find out.
Logan replied as he reached out to help me up. I was surprised for a second, but I then reached out and grabbed his hand. We really look like hell, Logan stated. I informed him. He always looks like hell.
Says the man who wears sunglasses indoors.
Logan retorted. He kicks in the door to another room. I tell Logan, we need to keep moving.
We need to make sure we don't bleed to death.
Logan replies as he rifles the cabinets for any medical supplies, leaning against the wall bleeding. I wondered why there aren't any S.H.I.E.L.D. agents coming to arrest us. They are holding back for some reason. Logan agreed. Someone was really hoping the Sentinels would take us out. And if that didn't work, then they were hoping the two of us would kill each other. I tell Logan. Wolverine corrected he was gonna say he'd killed me. I'm the one people want dead. I responded. I'm too tired to kill anyone. Even him.
You don't say.
Logan replied, grinned with a feral demeanor, and unsheathed his claws. Logan, what are you? I begin, as Logan turns and directed his claws towards me. However, Logan slices up the wall behind me.
Jackpot!
He announces. Did you find medical supplies? I asked.
In a manner of speaking.
Wolverine replies, looking at the crate of beer. After several beers, I'm used we haven't done this for a long time.
Drank beer and bled to death?
Logan asks. He's done that every week for as long as he can remember. We haven't. I tell Logan. Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that, ain't there? Logan points out. There's a moment of silence between us. Why do you hate me so much? I demanded.
We ain't got enough beer or blood left for that conversation, Slim.
Logan retorts grimly.
Let's just drink in peace. After all we've been through, drinking in peace wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Logan adds. I miss him too, you know. Every day, I announced.
I'm sure you do.
Logan shrugs. I assured him. Dark Phoenix killed Charles Xavier. That wasn't me.
I was there. Sure looked like you.
Logan snaps. I wasn't in my right mind. I protested.
You ain't been in your right mind for a long damn time.
Comes the reply.
A lot of people been trying to tell you that.
I reminded him when Jean went Dark Phoenix, she blew up an entire planet. Yet we all stood beside her and fought for her. But me, you want to cast off and dismiss as a villain. I won't do it. I won't be the Magneto to your Professor X. I reject that analogy.
You killed one and teamed up with the other. At this point, we are past analogy. And Jean knew who she was and what she did. I ain't so sure about you.
Logan retorted, as I threw the bottle against the wall. I am not who you think I am, Logan. I'm not the mutant terrorist that S.H.I.E.L.D. so wants me to be. I still want what Xavier wanted. But damn it, times just aren't as simple as they used to seem. Have I made mistakes and have people died because of them? Yes, but I won't stop fighting for what I believe in. If anything, I'll fight all the harder. I would have thought you, of all people, would understand that. Logan agrees. Nobody's hands are bloodier than his. Was a time it might have been him instead of me killing Chuck. But he's known for a long time what kind of life he is leading. The kind that only ends badly. Won't be no riding off into the sunset at the end of his trail. That's all right. 'Cause all he cares about is leaving something behind, and when he goes down, he goes alone.
The way you're headed, Scott, when you go down, you're liable to take all of us along with you.
Logan remarks and asked me.
You want to know why I hate you? It's simple. 'Cause you don't hate yourself nearly enough. Trust me, as someone who's damn near an expert on the subject, a little self-loathing would do you some good.
Logan begins as I tell him, I'm not like him. I've never wanted it to be.
Hell, these days you're too damn much like me. That's the problem. Too damn headstrong. Too damn angry. Too damn scary for your own good. You ain't the man I used to follow, and we need that man again. We need him bad.
Logan retorted.
Let me be the one Jean was scared of. You be the man she fell in love with. That's all I'm asking.
Once again, there's a moment of silence. Then finally, we both clink our bottles and toast to Jean. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, my fellow mutants.